Guys, what is up? What is up? We're going to be talking about in this video something very, very important, guys, and that is at some point in time, don't be fooled. There is somebody making money in every environment, in any economic environment, all the way back to the 1800s, guys. So, quick history lesson because I did have to brush up on it. The greatest stock crash was 1929, but we also had stock failures back in the 1800s with the failing of banks. So, the Great Depression or any depression, it's not just a one-time thing. This can happen as a phenomenon in the human race. Usually it's a global thing. I would find a lot of hard arguments to say, unless you maybe say the BRIC nations start thriving and America goes down the shithole. But I would say usually if the world suffers, guys, everything's going to suffer on some type of level in a depression. We saw this in the 1800s. We saw this in the 1929 after the crash. So we've seen it multiple times. We know it can happen. We know the things can happen fairly quickly, and we can understand why. All right, the banks fail, or the asset prices fall so drastically that it wipes out everybody's wealth. So when an asset falls, guys, whether it's the house, look how much people lost in the housing market in 2008. The Great Recession, the Great Depression, the crash of 1920 or 1960 something, the inflation of the 70s and 80s, the dot-com bubble. We've seen all these assets balloon up. And there's been countless times, all the way back to the tulip bubble, guys, that these things have happened. And, it's not really whether or not they're going to happen again. We don't have everything under control like everybody says. There's no person or persons behind a computer screen able to, there's no Rothschilds moving the world. Guys, this system is so plagued with manipulation and these constructs of investment models that simply, if you look how they're really set up, guys, they're literally based on nothing more than fraud. All the way down to the way our real estate's appraised, all the way down to taxes, all the way down to this idea of cryptocurrency theory being this, or cryptocurrency theory being this thing that actually, will save us all. So I would say every single thing we've mentioned here on the channel, guys, including crypto, that's the craziest part, including crypto. And, it's a shame that the human race is plagued with such greed, and, it sucks that at the root core of everything, that is kind of the trigger for it. But so what are we even talking about? So basically what it is that we're talking about, guys, is the ability to be on the other side of this. All right, and like I said, I even mentioned just a second ago that crypto is even part of this whole plague of problems. And I say but because there is a likelihood that despite everything and anything that I just mentioned involving the attachment of a numerical value that's pegged to any decentralized or centralized currency, you're going to have manipulation. And, the problem with that is there's always going to be the temptation for greed. So, it's like the guy with the big truck that, is trying to make up for something small in his life. It's that same mindset, guys. You're going to have people that just automatically think a certain way. How can I personally benefit from this? I mean, I do it too, guys. We all do it. So, I guess what it means is being on one side of that is the majority. Being on the other side is the select few. And here on this channel, I think by placing ourselves in some of these decentralized currencies right now will benefit us right now the most. Because that's all I'm concerned about, guys, is my future the most, but right now, because what we're doing right now is actually going to be the way that our future becomes what we want. That's the whole reason we're doing this. That's the whole reason, we spend time on this channel doing this. I could have 2 part-time jobs making triple what I make, guys, if that was the route I wanted to take. But that's not the lifestyle or the route I want to take. So drop it in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think. Take care.